Yeah, I got a quick question about your property. If I had a buyer at your price, would you want me to bring that buyer to you? I said, if I had a buyer for your property at your price, would you want me to bring the buyer to you? All right. So is this Syed Khalil? Okay, my name's Wimpy. Nice to meet you. I got two quick questions to give you the details. Sound fair? All right, first question, I just asked for a yes or no answer to help us both here. So will you consider taking a fair market value offer? Syed, I'm going to ask you a question again. If you answer yes, I'll help you. If you answer no, I'll help you. If you don't answer yes or no, I'm going to hang up the phone. You want to hear the question again? Okay. Just get off with him, dude. Hi, I got a quick question about your property. If I had a buyer at your price, would you want me to bring the buyer to you? Awesome. So I got two quick questions, and then I'll give you the details. Sound fair? Okay, my first question matters everything to me. I politely ask for a yes or no answer. Okay? Does that sound fair to you? All right, so I've got to answer yes or no. Either one's okay. So will you consider taking a fair market value offer? All right, I'll be in touch. Have a good day. Voice getting better. Good morning. I got a quick question about your property. If I had a buyer at your price, would you want me to bring the buyer to you? My name is Wimpy. I work with the real estate team. How you doing today? Okay. I can't hear you. Hello? I'm going to call you right back. You cut out. Yeah, hi. I was talking to somebody about the property in Delray Beach. Okay, so if I had a buyer at your price, would you want me to bring the buyer to you? Understood. I only have qualified buyers, so I have two more quick questions to give you the details. Sound fair? All right. And first of all, what's your name? I don't have a name. My name's Wimpy. My name is Wimpy, and I was asking your name. What's your name? Abraham, like in the Bible? And what was the last name? Could you spell that, please? H-A-R-G-A-S-H. Awesome. Okay. So, my first question is a very important question for me to be able to help you. Okay? It's a very direct, straight question. People that answer a direct yes or no, I can help. People that don't want to answer yes or no to this question, I don't know why. It just confuses things. So, will you consider taking a fair market value offer? Okay. In the next 365 days, will you sell this home no matter what? Okay. So, Abraham, is this your primary residence? Is this a second home or an investment property? Okay. Are you still in there or did you already move? Where are you moving to? I have no problem doing that, but I can't do anything until I ask all my questions. I'm dead serious, but I'm going to ask questions. Okay. So a lot of people like to try to rush me off the phone, and that's okay. If you got to go, then I'll just call somebody else. You have another moment? My name is Wimpy. Okay. So we're off track here. We were going right down a straight line to me helping you out. Okay. And now we're off track. So can we get back on track so I can help you? Hello. Quick question about your property. If I had a buyer, it's your price. Would you want me to bring that buyer to you? Awesome. So my name is Wimpy, and I have your name as Evelyn. Is that correct? Okay. So I got two quick questions, and I'll give you the details. Sound fair? This is pretty quick. Okay. Yeah, chances of me answering my phone are slim and none, but if you want me to give you a call, I have one question. If you can answer that, I'll decide. I'll call you back. Okay, you ready? Will you it's got to be yes or no answer. Will you consider taking a fair market value offer? Okay. Now I understand. What time's a good time to get you? All right, I will definitely call you. I don't know when. Okay. Have a good rest of your day. Hello. Quick question about your property. If I had a buyer, better. Hello, I got a quick question about your property. If I had a buyer, at your price, would you want me to bring that buyer to you? Not going to do it. It's off market. You don't have an agent. Your agent didn't get it up on the market. It says off market here. Have a good one. Hello, quick question about your property. If I had a buyer at your price, would you want me to bring the buyer to you? Okay. And I have Lori Quintero. You don't sound like Lori. What's your name? Yes. Awesome. Awesome. It all sounds great. We'll see what happens. So I've got 2 quick questions. I'll give you the details. Sound fair? All right. Now, my first question is what I call my gatekeeper question. I got to get a yes or a no. Either one's fine. If people want to play around, I just call elsewhere. Okay? So, will you consider taking a fair market value offer? That's just a bullshit answer. That's why I won't deal with you. Think about it. And just, you may want to clear up in your mind, okay, your answer to questions like that. Because anybody that doesn't, well, I'm going to explain the question here. Well, you got it all figured out. The problem is you don't have a fucking clue what you're doing. Do you want to listen? I'm going to give you some free advice. Hello, quick question about your property. If I had a buyer at your price, would you want me to bring the buyer to you? My name is Wimpy. You sound confused. Well, did you hear my question? It's very direct. I didn't ask that. I would never do that, ever in a million years, because you haven't answered my question yet. Okay. Now, I do not deal with people that answer my questions with questions. It's circular. It's a waste of everybody's. Absolutely not. Hello, I got a quick question about your property. If I had a buyer at your price, would you want me to bring that buyer to you? Okay. So, are you marrying? Okay. So my name's Wimpy. I got 2 quick questions and I'll give you the details. Sound fair? Okay. Now my first question is a very direct, straight question. It's my gatekeeper question to see who I want to deal with. And I'm just asking for a yes or no answer. Either way I can help you. Okay? So, will you consider taking a fair market value offer? Hello? Did you hear my question, Marion? I said, will you consider taking a fair market value offer? Okay. My next question is, are you going to sell this house in the next 365 days? No matter what? All right. Is this your primary residence, a second home, or is this an investment property? Second home, okay. And why do you want to sell it? Okay, you already bought the other house? Have you already moved, or are you waiting? Have you already moved? Okay. So let me ask you this, okay? Whether it's today, tomorrow, or 700 years from now, okay? What's keeping you from wanting to list this with a realtor? You don't like real estate agents? Well, then go ahead with work with them, okay? Have a great day. I got a quick question about your property. If I had a buyer at your price, would you want me to bring that buyer to you? This is Wimpy. You sound disinterested. Did you want a buyer? My name is Wimpy. Nice to meet you. This is Deborah, correct? Okay. Hey, Deborah, I'm going to go ahead and cut the call. You're asking me a million questions, okay? Nope. I would answer the one I asked you and then proceed. It's rude to answer a question with a question. Selfish. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Hello, I got a quick question about your property. If I had a buyer at your price, would you want me to bring that buyer to you? Awesome. And you said your name was Jessica? Jessica, my name is Wimpy. Nice to meet you. And what's your last name so I can keep you straight? I only talk to owners. So what's his number? Who's going to make the decision on selling the house, him or you? Who's the decision maker, him or you? Never work. No one's going to deal with that. It's all bullshit. But you have a great day, all right? Hello, I got a quick question about your property. If I had a buyer at your price, would you want me to bring that buyer to you? Awesome. Is this Stephanie Hall? Hey, Stephanie, my name is Wimpy, and I got two quick questions, and I'll give you the details. Sound fair? All right, my first question is a very direct, straight question. I just request a direct yes or no answer, or I really can't help you. All right? So, will you consider taking a fair market value offer? Now, you heard me correctly, right? When I said, okay. Hesitant, yes, you slid in. Okay. So, in the next 365 days, will you sell this home no matter what? In the next year. Okay. All right. So, a couple more quick questions here. Is this your primary residence, a second home, or an investment? Primary. All right. Are you still living there, or did you already move? Where are you moving to? Yeah. So in town. Okay. And then why do you want to move? Okay. So let me ask you this. Okay. Whether it's today, tomorrow, or 742 million years from now, what's keeping you from listing this with a real estate agent? Don't like realtors? Well, I mean listing. That's still for sale by owner. Bad experience? Do you think it was the agent's fault? Did you get any showings? Any offers? Well, what was your price back then? And that is, and look, I'm not sitting here telling people don't try it on your own, but the biggest pitfall with if agents do it too. Nobody checks to see if the buyer is actually qualified. It's very simple. You call up the that's a bad idea too. So you had it tied up for all that long, right? See, all this stuff sounds good, but it just, because this house should have sold by now. Wouldn't you agree? I think you might even be a little bit under on the price. You don't want to give money away, do you? Okay. So let me ask you this. If I can send my partner by, okay, and show you a massive action plan that will result in a 102-day guaranteed sale at a price you agree with, would you want to see the plan that actually works? Yeah, but that's limited services. It's you can switch that out if you want. That has its own pitfalls and perils too. So, but you didn't answer my question. If you could see a plan, massive action plan that will result in a 102-day guaranteed sale, would you want to see something that's going to actually work to get your home sold? Okay. I don't talk commission on the phone. Do you want to see the plan? And I agree with you. Besides speaking with your husband, as I'm talking to you, do you want to see the plan? Okay, now, what makes you not sure? No obligation. Matter of fact, you can steal the plan, use it for yourself. Um, that usually doesn't work. Okay. And just, you got to commit to things in life, right? I offered you an expert massive action plan. Okay. And you're going to look at, the only way you're going to find out is if you see it. That's all I'm saying. So the key to life is bet small, win big. So you take a little bit of time, okay? You hear it out, no obligation. It's a no-lose situation. You want to sell the house, I can tell. I can hear it in your voice, right? You had a bad experience. I can tell you why you had a bad experience. You picked the wrong person. House should have sold. Why did you pick the wrong person? Because most people are a bunch of liars. They sit there and say how great they are, and you look up their stats that the public can't see, and they sold 2 houses. It's ridiculous, right? Did you know that your average real estate agent makes $39,000 a year? That's the average. So Johnny with the real estate license is taught to go make friends with everybody, or acquaintances, and then go out and try to list their house. They don't have any clue what they're doing. You can't sell 2 houses a year and know what you're doing. You got to do stuff repeatedly to know what you're doing, right? Okay. So I wouldn't pay 98% of the real estate agents I know $1 to list my house, because it's just, they're a bunch of quacks. I mean, I'm trying to be negative. It's just the way it is. Doesn't mean there's not good people out there. And if you can get an expert in the field, whether it's lawyer, doctor, okay, I don't like doctors, but it doesn't mean they all are bad, right? So let's do this. Just to see something you like, then you can tell your husband about it, right? I can tell you're the decision maker. Just set the appointment and then tell him he's going to be there. You have nothing to lose. I'm sorry, what was your question? My name is Wimpy, Wimpisinger. Well, the first name's Wimpy, last name's Wimpisinger. You said, where am I? What, did you mean what company am I with? Is that what you're asking? Yeah, Keller Williams. Company's irrelevant. It's all in the agent, right? Okay, so you already meet with people. Let's do it. I'm sure you can tell I'm pretty good at this. What do you think? Look, and your only objection was you don't want to feel pressured, okay? People come over there and hammer you to death, right? Okay. So we'll agree ahead of time. My partners can agree not to hammer you. I'll tell them they better not do it. So now you have nothing to lose. My partner, I stay on the phone. Gotta have somebody on the phone. So what time tomorrow? All right, look at it. Look, this gets frustrating. It all sounds the same. I get it. You're going to see something different. I got a couple different people I work with. I'll text you the name. But, it's going to depend on the time. So if you give me a time, once I figure out who's available at that time, I'll text you a little later today. Real work. Okay. Can you tell I'm hoarse, by the way? Or am I so loud? My voice, I'm losing it. Can you hear I'm losing my voice? I said I'm losing my voice. Can you tell on the phone? Can you hear it? No? Really? That's not good. All right, so 3 o'clock tomorrow. No hammering, right? All right, now can I give you a free tip? Housing prices are dipping in America, okay, for the first time in I think it's 5 or 7 years. It's not going to crash. There's going to be a market correction, okay? There's nothing gained by waiting, okay? So whatever you're going to do, and you can do whatever you want, it's your house, okay? You bought it, you get to decide what you're going to do with it. You got to figure out what you want to do and get done, because you can get to where you're never going to be able to move, okay? Or not for a couple of years because it dips and you got to wait for it to come back again, right? And nobody wants to tell anybody this stuff. And then people, no, there's no doubt about it. Okay, now there's pockets, there's differences, but the trends are the trends. So, and you know, I used to do this over in Fort Myers and Naples. That everything crashed over there way ahead of time because it was just nuts over there. So that 3 years ahead. So I told everybody, and nobody listened, and then people got stuck because it did. It dipped about 10%, and the hurricane didn't help either. All right, so 3 o'clock tomorrow. I'll text you a little later today with who's coming. Okay? Is there any reason you would change your mind? I'll text you. Oh, well, it'll be a little later today, so at least you know who's coming. All right, sounds good. I appreciate your time. You have a great rest of your day, okay? Thank you, Stephanie. Bye. Oh, it's a hard fucking day till I got that one, baby.